Hey, what's happening, everybody? I'm in the kitchen getting ready to make a watermelon pineapple juice, and I wanted to share with you this amazing juicer, the Nama juicer. Talked about it in my last live and thought, heck, why not share with you guys how I go about making this juice and just show you how quickly you can get a juice put together with this machine. It's so amazing. So first off, let's just take a gander at the machine itself. It's actually very sleek looking, easy to clean, and it's got this large hopper on top. Now, actually the hopper that came with the machine is slightly smaller, but you can get an upgraded hopper that's larger, which I opted to do. And check out how much produce you can fit inside of here. You're about to see just how awesome this machine is. Here's what I'm getting ready to juice. I'm going to do half of this watermelon and that pineapple there. And that's going to make approximately 1.5 gallons of juice. These are each a half-gallon mason jar. Now, as you can see in the background here, I've actually got a second Nama juicer and a Nama nut milk maker. That's how much I love this particular brand of equipment. I got the second juicer because when I make large batches of green juice, I do maybe 3 days worth of juice at a time when I'm doing large batches of green juice. If I have both machines running, I can get through a ton of produce in like an hour, which used to take me like 3.5 hours. So this is an investment. Hello, seek to find. How do you spell that? Yes, N-A-M-A. I'm not affiliated with this company in any way. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm just doing this to share with you guys how you can easily make juice at home and start benefiting from tools like this in your kitchen. So, here's the watermelon. I'll show you how I process this. So I wash the outside first. Cut this in half. I'm going to wrap this in some plastic wrap and put it in the fridge. And this is how I go about preparing the watermelon. Now, if it was organic, I would be juicing the rind as well, as there's a lot of nutrients in here. But this is just a conventional watermelon. And even if it was organic, you'd want to wash it really well if you are going to juice the rind. So just like that, get rid of the mess here. And of course, that's going to go right out into the garden. Now what I do is I just slice the watermelon like so. Rotate it and cross cut. That watermelon's ready to get juiced. Now I'm going to get this pineapple ready. I don't wash the pineapple off. The way I do it is I just cut the top and the bottom off and slice off the edges. So I'm going to cut that off over the sink real quick. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, what's up, Chelsea? Thanks for stopping by Seek to Find. I just finished watching your video about stay-at-home dad choice for your family. Some great points there. Hello, my friend Chelsea. I'm going to try to keep the background clean here. I like to use these shop towels just to soak up some of the moisture. And I just cut the pineapple like so. Any little pieces still on there, I'll hack off over the sink real quick. So as you can see, guys, I just cut these in half. It doesn't take all but a couple minutes to get all this stuff prepped, but wait till you see how easy this juicer works. Oh my goodness. All right. So back over to the juicer here. I'm just going to open the top and start throwing stuff in. See how big these chunks are? You could cut them a little smaller. You can fit an awful lot in here. And I don't want to press it down too much. And we'll just turn that on and let it go to work. And this is the coolest thing, because if you're doing other things, cleaning your kitchen, doing other things around the house, you can actually walk away, except for with the watermelon, it fills up with juice so quick you really can't walk away that long. But if you're doing like greens, you can actually multitask while you're juicing. Yeah, it's very quiet, Chelsea. Look at all that juice. Watch this. Look at that. Automatic. No more feeding each little piece of produce through the chute and having to press it through with a tamper. Like I said, this machine will process herbs like parsley, cilantro. It'll break down things like celery. Although every once in a while you might have to take this bottom chamber off. It just pulls off and clears some of the more fibrous strings of the celery out. But it does an excellent job, saves so much time. And at any time you can just pop the top, the machine will automatically shut off, and you can throw in some more produce. The pulp, yeah, the pulp's gonna go in my worm bin, go in my garden. Depending on what it is that you're processing, you might be able to throw it into your pet's food. You can make dehydrated crackers, add some chia seed to it. There's a lot of things you could do with the pulp of the produce that you're juicing. But what I'm after is this goodness right here. Look at that. It's already a quart of juice. Easy peasy. Now I really like adding pineapple with the watermelon juice. Not only for the health benefits and the bromelain in the pineapple, but it just gives it a nice tropical flavor. You put some of this juice over ice. I like to dilute it a little bit with water, just so I'm not getting too much of a sugar blast at once. And it is the best cooler, the best summertime drink that you could ask for. And this machine is so easy to clean, like I had mentioned. That's one of the major benefits. There's a half gallon of juice right there. Slap a lid on it, put it in the fridge. So you could really make a ton of juice in a short amount of time. Juicing I attribute to helping me gain a certain level of health that I never experienced before juicing. So when it's not summertime, I'm mostly doing greens. Juice what's in season mainly. But there's a serious cleansing effect that you can gain from watermelon. And I see huge benefits in my skin as well. Part of it's just getting enough hydration throughout the day, which is easy to do when you're drinking something delicious. Say, Chelsea, you're my one commenter. Thanks for being here. Another thing I'll often do, just to help extend the juice, is also throw in some coconut water. Gives it a nice flavor, and you can extend out and even make more juice. So we're almost finished with this half watermelon and full pineapple here. And how long have we been streaming? 13 minutes. Hello, Seek to Find. It's a pretty impressive juicer. Shut. All right, sorry about that, guys. Jar number 2. So now we've got a gallon of juice. Just got to cut a little piece off of this pineapple. And that is the rest of it. Again, just add some coconut water in there. Almost there, guys. See the final product. See what I do at the very end here. All right, hello Pamela. Oh, I'm watching. I never thought of mixing watermelon and pineapple together. Oh, you got to give it a try. Good, good stuff. So like I mentioned, I take these bigger jars, I can throw them in the fridge. These are really cool leak-proof ball lids. That's what I like to use. And this machine does come with a tamper as well. Occasionally there'll be a couple little pieces you just got to move around a little bit. But it's just so automated. It's so perfect the way this machine works. It's never given me any issues. Alright. We got our last little flush of juice here. Alright, so just shy of 2.5 gallons, and we can top that off with a little bit more coconut water just to make it a full 1.5 gallons. And then what I like to do, like I mentioned, diluting it, is I'll just grab a quart-sized jar. Fill it about 3/4 of the way, a little over halfway. Some water in there, and I'll leave some room for some ice. Bam. Cheers to your health, everybody. Oh my goodness. So good. Cleanup is a snap. These go in the fridge. That's all there is to it. No excuse not to juice. Check out the Nama. Again, no affiliation, just putting it out there for you, my friends. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Seek to Find. Have you tried doing carrots? Oh yeah, do plenty of carrots. I've done everything in this machine. Let's see, please, what is the name of the juicer? Make the model, please. I believe it's the J2, but it's Nama. Let's see, Nama. And I bought it directly off their website. I don't think you can, I think actually you can get it on Amazon now, but you might want to check their website, see which offers a better deal. Can it handle grinding up less juicy produce? Yes, I do my complete green juices in here. You do want to be cognizant of how you stack the produce into the hopper. So typically you want to put the lighter stuff on the bottom. So if you were juicing, let's say, parsley and carrots and celery and apple, you'd want to put the parsley on the bottom, maybe the carrots, like baby carrots on top of that, some chopped up apple on top of that with the celery. And I like to not just like stuff the whole thing with celery because of the stringiness of the fiber. So I mix the celery in small chunks. I chop it up into smaller pieces with the celery. But it does the herbs, the parsley, the cilantro. I run ginger through here, carrots, cucumber, everything. So no issues. It's amazing. Any other questions? Daryl, Daniel, you are living the good life. Doing my best. Doing my best. And Nanny May says thank you. Thank you all for being here. Galloping Spirit, yep. Yes, my friends, as long as we're here, I'll show you. This is my other health tool here. This is the Pro by TriBest. And what makes this blender so awesome is that it's a vacuum blender. So it comes with this little vacuum device that you put on top of the carafe, and it sucks all the air out before you blend, so you're not getting all that oxygenation as it's blending up. So it reduces all the air coming into the smoothie, helps preserve it longer, gives it a smoother texture. So well worth it as well. So that's it, guys. Just want to share it with you. Great ginger too, yeah. And check this out while we're talking about ginger. We pick up big old bags of ginger like this from the Asian market for like $1.50. So ginger is an amazing medicinal, and it's very cheap. And if you're dealing with anything congestion wise, ginger is like a miracle. You can make tea out of it, you can include it in your juices, put it in your soups. Yes, ginger is amazing. Any other questions real quick before I go? Alrighty then. Thank you all for being here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Happy Labor Day. Daryl loves his ginger and turmeric tea. Well, you're on the right path there, Daryl. Pamela says, thank you for this. I will follow your videos. Thank you again. Thank you for following. Thank you for being here. Everybody take care. Peace out.